Hey you guys, this is Misty with Learning Love and Wellness, and again, bringing it back to the basics. This is the second video in this three-part series, and I'm going to be talking to you today about using oils topically. And basically this is just referring to putting the oils on your skin. Now, I usually like to say if you can point to it, you can put an oil on it. But obviously want to say do not ever put essential oils in your eyes, your nose, or your ears. You can put them around those areas, but not in them. And this is really good because you can actually target specific areas and also get a total body effect. So a couple of terms that I want to go over with you and make sure you understand is neat, dilute, and sensitive. So neat simply refers to using an essential oil topically just by itself. You don't have to dilute, you don't have to mix, just literally open the cap and apply directly to the skin. Now, examples of oils that are really good, neat. Lavender is always a great one. Frankincense is one. Melaleuca or tea tree oil, those are some great examples. So that is neat. Again, just use it as is. Dilute refers to essential oils that really do need to be mixed with some kind of carrier oil. These would include, you may hear the term hot oils as well. This is going to be your clove, your oregano, thyme, your essential oils like that. Even peppermint might be one for you specifically that you might want to dilute. It just causes a bit of a burning sensation on the skin. So again, diluting and mixing with the carrier is going to help decrease that sensitivity and that reaction to that oil. And the last term, sensitive. So sensitive is going to really refer to if you yourself know that you have sensitive skin. This is going to apply to children and the elderly with their skin type. It's again just more sensitive naturally. So in those cases, you really do want to, for sure with kids and elderly, again, make sure you're diluting for yourself. Make sure that you're diluting as well. That's kind of on an individual basis. Some people know they're super sensitive, some people don't, and that's okay. You kind of learn as you go, but hopefully that clears that up. And then I also want to talk about diluting itself. So diluting is just the act of mixing an essential oil with a carrier. Coconut oil is probably the most well-known carrier. You can certainly use the store-bought jar of coconut oil, but I love doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil. It's much easier to use. It stays in liquid form all the time. A couple of other examples would be jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil. Those are all really great options for diluting and mixing with your essential oils. And here's the thing too, so typically when we think of diluting, we think that's going to weaken or lessen the effect, right? And actually it does the opposite. So diluting an essential oil does two things. First, it allows the essential oil to sink deeper into the skin. That's going to be really helpful when we have like neck and shoulder tension, if we have maybe some nerve pain, growing pains, if we want to target a specific organ on the body, any kind of inflammation, things like that. And it's also going to allow you to cover a bigger surface area. So when you're diluting and mixing, you are only going to use 1 to 2 drops of the essential oil anyway. Whereas if you were to apply that oil neat, it might take upwards of 5 or 6 drops to cover the same area. So really great to know about diluting. So let me wrap it up and talk about some common places that you can apply your oils topically. Number 1 is the bottoms of your feet. Couple reasons for that: it minimizes that skin sensitivity. Our bottoms of our feet are pretty tough, so you're not going to have any reactions. And also, that is the quickest way to get the oil circulated into the bloodstream and going throughout the entire body. So, fun fact there. A couple other places, back of the neck is always great, especially if you're wanting to, improve focus. If you're wanting to if you have any head or neck tension, that's a great area to do that. The temples, the forehead, across the chest or over the heart is really good for using oils topically with emotions and mood. Even just breathing. Maybe you're having a hard time with, some allergies and things going on. let's see, a behind the ears. So that's going to be a really great one for hormonal support, mood support, focus as well, things like that. Up the spine. So when you are applying oils diluted up the spine, I do this with my daughter a lot. Really great for preventing any sickness. If my daughter is sick, I'll apply oils up and down her spine. Really good for handling body fevers consistently, things like that. Just a great place. Let's see. Oh, and last place is across the tummy. So if you have any digestive issues, applying the essential oils diluted in a circle around the belly button is going to be really great to minimize some of those just occasional discomforts. So hope this was helpful, just to give you a little bit of back to basics with topical use. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks, y'all.